excited to have this guest. Let me tell you, when you think about TSO, think about Challenge Weekend, think about youth, think about DJ, think about music, fun, loads and loads of fun, especially for your teens and your youth. Let me tell you, these names are synonymous to the words I've just mentioned. And I have today with me DJ Moz Njugush. Karibuni sana.
Hey, thanks.
Karibuni, like
Asante.
Yani.
Yes, it's Jesus. We are here.
Yani.
We made it to the scoop, man.
Yani.
Moz, we made it, man.
We made it, man.
We
After
made
this
it.
show, we can retire.
Hey, there we go. In fact, after this show, I'll be signing autographs. Please meet me at the corner.
Yeah.
You know.
I've just launched my book, actually.
Yeah.
So my girls are waiting outside with the book.
Okay.
So
Fantastic.
Njugush will be signing the back page. I'll be signing the front page. You know, so it's all good.
Oh, man. But it's good to be here and we thank God.
Man,
Yes.
it's good to have you guys.
Asante.
Like,
Thank you.
I know we've known each other for
Yes,
years.
for
We
years.
have not
Donkey
mentioned.
years.
It's been like-
In fact,
Yeah, like high school to
Seeing you here.
4 years ago.
no, Moz, let's say it as it is.
No.
If you can see Faith here today, there is a God. She's a, you know, the way you look for a living testimony, the way you say God of Abraham, Isaac, hivyo unasema God of faith.
Faith.
Kama ameletwa hapa leo, amefika hapa. Imagine Mungu. But anyway, it's good to be here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we would even, let's not go into history
Yes.
of how, the years we've known each other.
Very
and,
true.
And it's just amazing to see what God has in store for us.
Absolutely.
Like looking back now,
Yes.
you know, because I knew you before you got married.
Yeah.
I knew, you know, I was in high school. I knew you,
Primary.
shorts. Primo.
Hospital Hill.
Hospital Hill,
Imagine.
Yes. HHS.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, we do have good products from HHS.
That's one school. I was in Visa Social, so
It's
I was in
okay, we
Visa.
were neighbors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we didn't feel.
about
But we
it.
used to think it's a chuti school.
It was-
You understand why Moz when he
now-
talks, sometimes
but-
he goes
but
like
now-
this.
but
Yeah,
now.
but when Moz
So
sometimes
now you have to
Influence.
represent Bana.
Influence.
Thanks to Rona.
alikuwa anaongea hivi. But anyway, nowadays he's reformed.
No, but Yani, I think a lot of people, a lot of guys know you guys for youth ministry.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing just how you guys have been consistent.
Yeah.
You have continuously stuck in it. And today I just want us to listen to the story from a different place.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a process
Very
to
true.
who you guys are today.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yes.
You guys were not, granted, we knew you when dreads were the full, then you were going Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
And you
It
were
was a
kind
wonder.
of, we were like wondering, but you were like, hey, it's fine. It's fine. Like we knew you then.
Hey, bwana. But
no
kuwa
quitting on
mpole,
me.
kuwa
No.
mpole.
I know
Please.
it's coming to me too.
No. Just be gentle. Kuwa
I'm
mpole.
okay. Immediately embrace.
Okay,
But you
hauna-
see, it's the process.
Okay.
You know, people see Moz now
Yes,
and they
yes.
just believe this is how they're like, Yani God me, I want the God of Moz.
That's-
But they don't understand the process. The same thing with each one of us.
Yeah.
Like on I know that was a light, but with each one of us,
Yes.
if we saw the pictures of HHS,
Yes, very
I
true.
think Jogoda, you would not have been the person. Like people would not probably have said you're the guy who will be.
Yeah.
You know, that's true. That's
On
true.
front
Nigga
line.
is Jesus.
100. You can say
Yeah.
that again.
Yeah.
Right? And,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
y'all have been friends. Like when did y'all meet?
Wow.
Let's start there. Like
I think Jogona has a more.
Yeah.
Jogona has better memories than I do. It's the truth.
You can
He's
tell
younger.
you can tell who's up for retirement benefit.
Retirement.
In fact, Retirement Benefits Authority were looking for a model.
Niko hapa by the way.
Recommend model. But I'm just kidding. So let me tell you. So now, coming from the village,
storyteller.
you know, so I was doing a play, and that play, there was a musical in it, and there was this guy called Oscar who was Moses' friend.
Nice.
And Moz, actually, you know, it was amazing just seeing him bigging up on Instagram, just, you know, honoring him. The guy believed in him and gave him CDs when, you know, these CDs were gospel music.
Yeah.
Getting and maybe Moz will talk about it. But anyway, that's not, he'll tell that story. But, so this guy, Maze, I met him at Bata Hilton. Hey, he was kunyweing yogurt from a bottle. Me, I had never seen. Hey,
What is this?
yogurt and a straw. Look at the I've come from the village. So I'm seeing this guy is just posing on the rails, sipping. He's got his hat.
Yeah.
He's got
Looking
his
all-
studs.
yeah.
I'm like, hey, my father. One day, may you elevate me to this level. Hey. Yani, the guy was looking swag, cool, the homie. Sasa mimi, I've never even owned jeans. Me, I have straight trouser, moccasin, you know, nakagoti, which was wearing me, not me wearing it.
Well.
And so we were going for and a tie. And we were going for a mission. All right. And so that's the first time I really remember meeting Moz. We didn't get to talk as much.
Wow.
But I remember the time we really got to talk, I think we met out of PKF house, I think.
PKF?
And PKF. You were taking a mixtape to Kiss or something, and we walked to Arboretum or something. And I was saying, anyway, long story short, we met many years ago.
Yeah.
That's how I met. That's the first recall. And we went for a mission to Alliance, and the electricity potead. That day we were going for a mission.
Yes, that's the day.
Yes.
First time you met, you were going on
A mission, yes. But we didn't know each other.
But remember we had bumped into each other and you had stopped me over there outside IC. Is it called ICS building?
It's a PKF building. That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's why I stopped him actually. Yeah.
So the first time.
Sasa unataka
Yendali, he's actually the one who reminded me of that incident.
Yes.
I had no recollection, but because I was meeting my boy, whom I'd grown up with in my hood up with Ivanaitwa Johnny. Remember Johnny?
Yes.
And so Johnny used to work with DHL in that building, and so I was waiting for him, and then Njugush came and he was like, "Oh man, you don't know me, but I know you."
Hey.
Those are his first words. You don't know me, but I know you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. And then he used to do a show on family. So I used to listen, and those days, because I was in IT, I was, we had a computer that had a radio card.
Okay.
So Maze, I used to always
You
listen.
are
Yeah,
seriously
at
in
4.
it.
I'm telling you,
You
most
were
of
in
them
it.
guys. So when I was there, I was groupie number 1. Actually, that's how I remember
That's
meeting
why I
him.
say the fact.
Yeah. By the way, that was the first time.
Yeah.
Because then is when you were trying to get into Kiss after that.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, that's how we met.
That is.
Yeah. And then the first mission now was that
20
one.
plus years?
Actually, about 20 years.
20 years.
ago.
20 years.
20. It must be 2000, yeah.
2000, I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, 2000.
2000.
No, 99, bro.
No, I got saved in 99.
Okay.
September, so it can't be 99.
2000.
Yeah, it was in 2000.
2000.
Because then I started the radio.
Yeah.
Because I started the radio show with Family FM, Kubamba, I think. I started on May 15th.
Okay.
Wow.
May 15th. I'll never forget that one. Because I was given a graveyard shift.
Yeah.
And I was told, okay, on a Saturday night, you try this show.
Yes.
Yeah.
With no experience in radio.
Yeah.
So I have to give it up to Leo Slingerland for trusting me with that.
Oh,
Alafu, then on Monday morning, I was called and I was told you're starting the drive time show today.
Imagine. Anyway, I didn't know.
Like the Monday right after Saturday.
Right after the graveyard shift show,
on
that was starting at
Saturday.
midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning.
No.
Yes.
That Monday morning, I
You
was
were told.
called and I was told, okay, come, you start the drive time show today.
Okay.
And then I did that show
Yes.
for 1.5 months and I was told, you're fired.
Ban.
Guys, I'm just saying.
And let me tell you,
Accept for opportunities,
and to be honest, that show had a rating like, oh, actually, it was Moz and Maina Kageni. That time Maina was at Nation.
So there's that.
So it was like,
competition.
no, it was excellent because gospel music was
Had never-
literally
Yeah.
mainstream now.
Yeah.
As in,
Yeah.
God used Moz to take gospel to that level.
so true.
But the problem, he was playing local. And the shop was not selling local.
Okay. Please know the shop. Know the product you need to be selling. So clearly, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So dang. Okay. So this is that place that you start. Okay. And man,
Yeah.
I'm really interested now in this story. So you get this graveyard shift.
Yeah.
Start it, and in what, a month
And a half.
and
A month and a half, yeah.
you're out of a job after
About-
you have gone to church and said hallelujah.
Oh
Mungu
man, I was so
amefungua
grateful,
njia,
Bana.
like-
And I remember the thing is, you need to understand, I come from the secular world. So from the secular space, I was playing in the clubs.
Yes.
Chums are not a problem.
Yeah,
Because at the club that I used to play at, I used to get paid Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays.
Okay.
And
He
on,
was them guys, man.
and on
We
Saturdays,
would tell guys where I used to DJ.
I used to DJ at a place called JK's, and there are many legends who had gone ahead of me at JK's, like DJ Pinye. He was the resident DJ at JK's.
Imagine.
So, and then I met a guy who really mentored me, and even after I bought the equipment, he continued to work with me. His name is Jero. So Jero really taught me and trained me how to be a good DJ. But he's departed now, Lidedi. So,
Adrian.
and of course now I met with DJ Adrian there.
Then,
And Adrian started working at a place called Crooked Q.
yeah.
So basically, when I was in the secular world, tunes are not a problem.
Money was not an issue. Yeah.
When I gave my life to Christ, and then I came out of the club,
You were like, what's going on?
it became a very trying time financially.
Oh, man.
But then I have a very supportive family.
Wow.
So let me say that my family was mamad with me during that season.
Yeah.
So when I got the gig at Family,
Yeah.
And you know, I got my first paycheck that end of May.
Yes.
I was like, oh man, this is not bad.
This works.
This works.
You know?
You
And then
had
my
that-
second paycheck now was at the end of June. And when I picked up the paycheck, there was a letter attached to
You're
it.
just like, wait.
You're fired.
Wait.
But you know, and let me say, you know, I've absolutely no hard feelings
Yeah.
because again, what happened was, I guess I was let me say that God showed me what can happen. You know, when you embrace the
Was
gift
an
that God
eye-opener.
has. It was a good eye opener. And the thing, even after I was fired, I remember, you know, bonding a bit. I don't know. I think Njugush, you and I must have met during that season.
That
when I was
season.
doing the radio show at that time between 5 and
No. Yeah, so then that was a fun.
Yeah.
And then now...
When I went on the Saturday night show.
Now, what happened, during that time is when we did the mission.
Yeah.
And then I had just joined Daystar. So,
Yes.
now that we are here, let me become your Garaga.
I'll be your guy.
Garagaria. I'll be the
I'll be
guy who
carrying
will
your
be-
CD.
Yeah,
CD.
CD, man. Like, there's a guy drinking yogurt from a bottle with a straw. Hey,
He's too cool.
I'm telling
Too
you.
cool for life.
Mimi huyo. I was his Garagaria. And so I said, let me come and be volunteering and help with, as I said, carry the... But then, now the studio is the Holy of Holies. You can't enter like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I was the guy who was sitting outside and hello,
Wow.
unataka wimbo gani? Na utaka
Yeah.
kusalimia nani? So I became and then I would slip the kapepa, you know.
Yeah,
You can't even like put the hand inside
Yeah.
properly. So
Yeah.
you knock and then
Because
you
there've
give.
been drum if was found inside the studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was
Yeah.
Garagaria.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
was the guy everyone was calling and then I write, then I give Moz.
Okay.
So you can tell I have a good handwriting.
No.
No, I don't think.
No.
I don't think that's the essence of the story.
You know how doctors write, yeah? How you can't read their prescription
So
there?
please tell me, was there an incident where you literally read the wrong?
No.
So,
It was.
I most likely could not read his. You cannot read Joanna's handwriting.
And I used to write in capital letters, but I used to write well. But he got people who get their salams. But let
Yeah.
me tell you, so this is it. So and when I was there, picking the phone calls, people would say I have a good voice. And there was this one lady who would call and would talk for ages. And they would say, you have a very nice voice. But anyway, but where was I? Garagariaing. But I enjoyed that
so
space.
You just
Yeah.
enjoyed that space.
I mean, it was amazing just having God in that capacity.
And
you
this
go-
was college. You're in college.
He's in
you're
college,
working.
Yes,
guys.
yes.
His first year at Daystar.
First year
He's studying
and you're
communication at
working.
that
Yes.
time. I'm working at that
So
time.
Yes.
you're like Big Brother at that time.
We're already boys. You know,
We're
Joanna
boys.
is very easy to get along with. That first gig, actually, let me say that first gig that we did at Nini,
Alliance.
at Alliance,
Yes.
we hit it off easily,
He was
Bana.
like, yay, this,
He's
yeah.
like my long lost brother.
But let me tell you now the place that was conflicting. So one day, remember, I know Moz lives in Lavington, Runda, Studs, had swag. The guy had swag. Let me tell you.
Like
Let me tell you. Fubu,
much. There were-
Nike, those Fubu, which other brand was there?
serious
Pele.
Pele.
Yeah.
Moz was. Let me tell
Was
you,
the guy.
he had style.
from head to toe.
Aye. So
was
one day,
DJing
yeah.
before.
No, don't
He
forget. So
loves
one
that.
day, we
Yeah.
decided we are going home.
Yeah.
Hey, ekege kwire. So we went. So we are going. So I'm saying, hey, where are we going? Hey, Lavington tumepita. Hey,
We're still passing.
Loresho, labda tunaenda tuingie Lore.
Loresho.
Hey,
Like a
left.
bridge for Kangemi.
Kangemi.
So rather than branching off towards Loresho, you take a left.
You're like, the next, the
Sasa
other side.
Kangemi unajua hapa pia kuna Kwangai
Yeah,
Street hapa
yeah.
St. Joseph's. Labda
maybe.
kuna vienye. Hey, kushu, geshagi. Cho. We ended up in a house.
Oh man.
And let me tell you, it was as big as this studio. Not even,
Yeah.
So there was a bed, and then the seat, which became my bed. It was one seat, so you
Yeah.
put your head and your legs on the other and you hang and you just sleep.
Yeah.
And then, guess what? It was a simple house. Alafu, huku juu swag ni magunia.
Oh.
All right?
Oh yeah, the sacks.
Oh,
And if you
right.
paint the
Yeah.
sacks,
You
Yeah.
paint them.
so they were white.
Yeah.
So I was like,
okay.
bro,
What's going on?
what's going on, man?
Like, what is?
But I think for me that just he was not putting a front. I think for me just his humility.
Yeah.
Like this is who I am.
This is who I am.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
We're
Even if I
friends.
did yogurt, hata hiyo yogurt nilishuku ni mtu alimbaia siku hiyo.
After you got there, you're like,
But no. But on a serious
Okay.
note,
Yeah.
I mean, looking back.
yeah.
And maybe even as we come, you can never serve God and go wrong. That car house was small. I ingired and I said, hey, ona haria nyume tegeshagi. Huyu.
But let me also say that there's something special about that place where
Yes.
Vasquez used to live because so my best friends at that time, guys whom I had grown up with,
Yes.
Akina Monga, and I have to give them a big shout out, yani. Those guys were very accommodating because when I was in high school in Form 4, Kenya Power walikuja maziwa wakakata stima zetu. They gave my dad a bill of like 30 G's.
What?
So my dad was asking, when I'm running a factory, bana, just for our house.
Yeah.
So Munga was like, because we were both in high school at the same, in the same high school, Aga Khan High School, and we were also very tight. You know, like we used to hang out every day, go to school together, get back home together, you know, go play football, whatever. You know, if it's looking for chicks in the hood, we're all there together. So Munga was like, siniko na hao hapa hivi kamo. So Munga opened up his crib for me. And so what happened was, now when I started working, someone moved out.
So you were like...
So he was renting the car
space. So
they
said, you can have the crib. And then I was like, no, see, my bro is getting married and he needs like a crib. So my bro took up that crib. And then when my bro moved out, then I get into the crib. But basically, it was just the life of the hood and just being together with my boys as well.
Rental 1,500.
Rental 1,000.
Thou. Imagine.
Rental 1,000.
And this is a guy who was doing the #1 drive time show.
Rental 1,000. But there was something about... There's something about being in that space.
Exactly.
You know, and sometimes when I talk to young guys, I try to tell them, man, you know, it's good for you to embrace where you are. Because I'd gone for such a while without making... First, I love being where I was. I love being in Kangemi and I love being in that space.
And the family.
And my family. So my mom used to live like 2 doors down.
Which is perfect.
But then Munga's family was like my family. Like we were all ridiculously tight.
So everyone there really was family.
They were family, pretty much, you know.
Yeah.
So I try to encourage young guys and I tell them, listen, when you get chums, don't start looking for expensive places to go and rent. You know, and I talk to young DJ and I'm like, they say, wanalipa rent 1,000. I'm like, man, I think you guys need to come and see where you sleep first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you appreciate.
Exactly.
Even just those humble beginnings.
Exactly.
You know, the Bible says, do not despise just the humble beginnings.
Exactly.
Yeah.